Okay, students, let's draw the GI tract of our body stepwise. Follow every step how you can draw this system very easily. Let me consider a line, a dot line. This is our axis. Firstly, we draw this is our neck, head and neck. Let's diagram here. First part of our digestive system is the oral cavity. This is the oral cavity. Oral cavity comprises teeth and tongue. Teeth and tongue both are present in the oral cavity. This is tongue. Teeth and tongue both are present in oral cavity. In spite of this teeth and tongue, you know, 3 types of salivary glands also present here. Suppose we draw here the ear. First salivary gland is a parotid gland. Here the gland, parotid gland is present. Parotid gland, one of the very important gland of our salivary gland. When bacteria infect this parotid gland, mumps develop. You know, some children when fever occur and their lower, below their ear, some parts are swollen and pain. They feel pain. This is a mump. When mump is critical, then another type of disease may occur. This is called orchitis. It is azoospermia. This is called azoospermia. When we shall study about the reproductive system of male reproductive system particularly, then we shall study about this fact. So mumps, when infected this parotid gland, then mumps develop. So this is a parotid gland. Parotid. Second type of gland is sublingual. This is a sublingual. Under the tongue. This is sublingual. And third gland is submandibular, mandibular, but submaxillary. Submaxillary. Obviously, it is teeth. It is teeth. And this is tongue. All these components form the oral cavity. Outer side of the oral cavity is the vestibulum. This is vestibulum. Opening our mouth. 2 leaves are present, upper lid, lower lid. Then, second part is pharynx. Second part is pharynx. This is pharynx. Black portion is pharynx. After this is pharynx. After pharynx, then we shall study, then another structure is present, tubular structure. This tubular structure is oesophagus. Tubular then we draw our body, our thoracic cavity as well as our abdomen. This is our neck, this is our shoulder, hand, then our abdominal zone, then our legs, thoracic cavity, abdominal zone, and legs. Here, a muscular membranous structure is present in our body, which is called diaphragm. Diaphragm is not a part of our system. Diaphragm is not a part of our diet. The esophagus pass through the diagram say 4. And form the next part of our diet. This is the stomach. Stomach consists of 4 parts. One is pylori, this is the cardiac. First cardiac, then fundus, then body, then pylori. Cardiac, fundus, body, pylori. 4 zones are present in our stomach. In the side of the stomach, a gland. This gland is liver. Liver is the largest gland of human body, and it has 2 parts. It has 2 parts. Liver has 2 parts. One is left and is right lobe, left lobe and right lobe. Right lobe again divided into 2 parts, caudate zone and caudate and caudate. So in the liver, a bladder is present. This is called the gallbladder. After stomach, starts our small C-shaped structure is called duodenum. Blue color starts in the duodenum. This is called the small intestine. And small intestine enter into the our total abdominal zone, present in the abdominal zone, and it remains in highly convoluted form. Surrounding this tubular convoluted structure, large intestine is present. We draw large intestine. So several parts. This is the draw. This is stomach. This is liver. This is duodenum. In convoluted, highly convoluted form. Originally have to present. This convoluted structure is the largest tubular part of our digestive system. First, the separate part is duodenum. What is the shape of the duodenum? It is C. It is C-shaped. Very important question arises from this point. What is the shape of the duodenum? In previously printed NCERT books, duodenum structure is different, but recently corrected edition shows the duodenum structure is C. And what is the shape of the stomach? This is J. This is J set. Is are observed. Stomach is J set and duodenum is C set. Duodenum, then convoluted part, some parts of the convoluted part is jejunum. Then ileum. Duodenum, jejunum and ileum. Ileum joined into the large intestine. In which part? Is called cecum. Yeah, it is called cecum. Cecum is the part of our large intestine. This is ascending colon. Total structure up to this structure is called colon. Ascending colon, transverse colon, descending colon, and sigmoid colon. Total large structure is colon. Ascending, that extends upward. Transverse, that goes transversely, and after that some part goes downward, is the descending, and then another transverse part is called the sigmoid. Colon. Total 4 types of colon. Then its structure here, our fecal matter accumulate. This structure is called rectum. It is called rectum. Within the rectum, different highly folded structures will be also present in rectum, and then after rectum, the passage is also observed through which the fecal matter discharged from our body. Repetition, this is the anus. Okay, students, this is the total structure of our human digestive system. Let's repeat. This is the oral cavity. Consists of teeth, tongue, as well as 3 pairs of salivary glands. Then parts is called pharynx. It consists of 3 zones: naso, oro, laryngo. Then esophageal structure. Esophageal structure muscular, through which bolus moves. Then our stomach. This is the stomach where the bolus accumulates and digestion starts. Protein and carbohydrate. Protein as well as the fat digestion starts here. Carbohydrate digestion never does not take place here. Then the after stomach, a convoluted structure is present. This is called the small intestine. Each consists of 3 parts. One is upper separate duodenum, then jejunum, last part is ileum. Then ileum opens in the large intestine, and this is called a cecum. This is called a cecum. And some finger-like projections also we found is a inactive part of human body. This is called the vermiform appendix. This is the vestigial organ. Vermiform appendix. It has no function in our body, but our ancestors also hear this organ, and they in their body it acts some functions, particularly celluloid enzymes, digesting cellulose, digesting enzymes, circulating microorganisms. Mainly it is joint, but in our human body it is inert. It has no function. Sometimes abdominal, lower zonal abdominal pain may you feel, and some swollen region occur in our lower abdomen, and pain, chill, fever. Sometimes when we go to the doctor, they prescribe us to USG, and after USG result, they find the disease. It is called the appendicitis. The infection in the appendix is called appendicitis. Then doctor surgically remove this appendix, seal this matter, and surgical procedure occur. If this system does not, if this infected appendix, you do not remove this appendix by surgically, then sometimes it bursts in our body and the total fecal matter discharge in our abdomen, and then septicemia occur, and ultimately we may die. So another disease is the appendicitis. Another, here is the colon. Another structure must we draw here. It is the pancreas. Pancreas is the main important mixed gland that secretes different type of enzymes. This is the pancreatic juice, and here the gallbladder. Gallbladder, some gallbladder, some liver, several ducts originate. These ducts united, gallbladder duct develop, the hepatic duct and gallbladder duct fuse. Then they ultimately form a common duct. This common duct, as well, then this common bile duct fuse with the duct of the pancreas, and ultimately these form this opens with the duodenum, and several structures here observed. What this first tubular structure is called the hepatic duct. Then this is called the cystic duct. This is the common bile duct. This is the duct of Whitson. A duct of Whitson also present within the pancreas. Through this duct of Whitson, through this duct, pancreatic juice come out. The bile juice and pancreatic juice, then they mix. Here the hepatopancreatic duct, very short. When we draw this structure elaborately and study elaborately in this liver and the pancreas, then we draw this in a large way, and then we shall study about the fact what happens here. Then another structure is called the ampulla of Vater, and another structure is sphincter of Oddi, sphincter of Biden, different structures present here. So this is our total human digestive system. Draw, and later we shall discuss about the first part of our digestive system. This is the oral cavity.